Welcome back to another video, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys saw in the last video, I got my wheels in, the T37 Ultra M specs right here, and got those mounted, and I also lowered the car about 1.5 inches all the way around. In this video, I'm going to be installing the body kit onto the car. So let's go ahead, get the body kit out of the box, and then start with the front bumper here. So I've never taken off the front bumper of the Tesla before, but I will just learn as I go, like I did for the suspension over here with the lowering springs. But yeah, let's go ahead and start with the front bumper first. I gotta open up the hood and see what I gotta do to get the front bumper off. So the first obvious things that we gotta do is take off these bolts right here. So let's go ahead and take those off. All right, so the next part I gotta do is, I think, take off this arch right here. So I think I just pull hard and the clip should come off. All right, that wasn't too bad. Got it off. All right, so I was able to get the front bumper off. This is the new one here, obviously. But yep, there's the stock bumper, and it was pretty easy. I was just afraid to just pull too hard at places that I didn't know if they had like clips or some bolts or anything, but I was able to get it off, and it's not too hard. Looking at the new bumper, it's got like the same openings, the same clips and everything as the OEM one. So hopefully this bumper will fit just like OEM. If it does, that'll save me so much time. So as you guys can see here, the instructions are all in Japanese. So I'm just kind of figuring it as I go. It's like building an IKEA furniture without instructions. So the things that look familiar to me, like these little clips right here, and the amount of clips that they give me compared to the holes that are on the bumper here, I figured that they just go here. So that's where I'm installing them, and I assume that these are going to be the bolts that they go into. I think that goes on this splash shield right here. Let's see if that works. All right, so the bumper is kind of almost on. Let me just see if I could get it to just snap in. So this part is in. So the centers are in. Hopefully I can just hit this in and it'll go in. Perfect there. Let's go to the other side. Let's look at the fitment real quick. Pull this tape off. Look at that, perfect fitment. Well, that came off, but let's go ahead and pound this side in too. All right, and perfect fitment there too. Right here is all good. All right, so no trimming needed, so that's good. I'm all done with the front bumper here. Like I said, no trimming needed, which is good. I guess it's the positive of buying good quality parts. All right, guys, after talking to it nicely and a lot of finessing, it is all on. Got the factory bolts back where they belong. Look at this fitment, it's perfect. This cost a lot of money. I'll tell you guys in another video how much everything cost me, but you know, pay for good fitment, and it's worth it in the end. Saved me a lot of time. That's how the front bumper is going to be right there. I think it'll look better once it's all painted, but right now it doesn't look too bad. Let me know what you guys think. So let's go ahead, and I think we can start on the side skirts. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the side skirts, at least one side. All right, so upon further inspection, I guess these side skirts are complete replacements. So I got to figure out now how to remove those side skirts. Hopefully just some clips and I can just pop it off easily. All right, so yeah, I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do, but let's just start pulling and see what happens. I'm just going off of how these ones look like, how the new ones look like. So let's just pull. Oh. If it's this easy, it would be great. I just pull all these out. Actually, these are just clips, so these might just pull right off. Easy. All right, so I was stupid and I thought that these were going to be like kind of like the Honda Civic ones where you kind of just push it into place, but I guess the hole is so that I could put new ones in, new tips like this. So yep, I'm going to just do this to all of them along the side skirt there and snap back in. All right, so I got all the clips in right here, all the white pieces there. So I'm going to just align it to little slots on the inside here, and then after I do that, let's see. So I've been working on this stupid side skirt for like an hour now, and I cannot for the life of me install it. I don't know if it's this part right here is just too close together or what, but I don't know. I can't get it. The holes aren't lining up. Well, the holes are lining up, but there's not enough play in the side skirt. So I'm going to drill a hole on the bottom of the side skirt here, so I can put like a flat head or something and just push. I have no idea. Push these little white things up into the hole. I don't know. This is the hardest thing I've ever done on the Tesla. So I guess it's like a whole big do-it-yourself thing, but I don't know why. I don't know if I'm supposed to use like a heat gun and soften it and then mold it into shape, like put it into the hole or not. But I don't want to ruin the shape of the side skirt as well. So I just drill and hope that works. All right, so I figured out how I gotta do it. I need to use a Dremel and cut most of it off right here. It takes away these detachment clips right here, but pounding it in, I already broke a lot of them anyway. And this right here is causing it, or it's not allowing me to flex this the way that I want it to. So yeah, I'm going to just take a Dremel and cut it off. I tested over here, and those clips went in perfect. So yep, gotta just do this and hopefully it stays on. But I've been battling this for so long and I'm tired of it now. Alright, I just finished cutting off the bottom piece of the side skirt here, so let's go ahead and try to mount it to the car. I am dead tired. Alright, so after like an hour and a half of fighting with the side skirts, they are finally on now. I just had to cut off that bottom piece and they are good. They're on. They are on pretty secure as well. I got clips at the end over here that are holding it too, so it should be good. But fitment on it is pretty good. I just tried opening the doors and they do not hit the side skirt at all. But yeah, that's how they look like right here. Now I gotta cut the other side and install the other side. Let's do that. I can go inside and hang out with my family. Alright guys, after about 2 hours fighting with these side skirts, they are both finally on. You guys saw the driver's side was on earlier, and now the passenger side is on again. Oh, I am beat. It's not that late, but I've been working on this long enough, so I'm going to call it a night, and I will see you guys in the morning. But at least I got the front bumper and the side skirts all finished. Now I just need to do the rear bumper and also the hood. But this install is going pretty smoothly, other than the side skirt fiasco, but I figured that out. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. All right guys, it's a new day, so that means I'm going to tackle the rear bumper of the car now. Again, here is how the side skirts and the front bumper looks like. Got those installed last night. And for the front bumper, there's a reminder of how it looks like. So yep, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rear bumper out of the box over here. Get this installed. And something that I gotta do as well is test out this fourth light. It's like a fourth brake light right here. I gotta test out and make sure I know how to wire this up, make sure that it works the way that it's supposed to. So let's go ahead and get this bumper taken off and then get the rear one installed. All right, so I got all the bolts and clips out. So if it's like the front bumper, I should just be able to put my hand in here and just pop it right out. Let's do that. All right, so I figured out that I had to take off this part of the tail light to get to this 10mm bolt right here. So now the bumper should be pretty easy to get off now. So I gotta go and do the same thing to this tail light right here. And then I'll be able to take off the bumper and I'll show you guys how I do that. All right, so this this fourth brake light here, it was an easy pigtail that I just plugged right into really quick. So this is with the tail lights on. So I'm going to press the brakes and it should come on as well. Yep. Hopefully it does not come on when the blinkers are on. All right, cool. So, yep, that's just the ring light and then the brake light. So that's pretty cool. So I had to figure out how I was going to get the wiring from the inside outside. So I put it through like a little hole behind this tail light here. And then I just brought it on here and then I extended it by about maybe 2 feet to come to the center right here so that it'll be able to plug in to the plug of the light over there. So I'm gonna just go and put the bumper on now, plug that in, and be done with the project. But here is how the rear looks like. I had to use the reflectors that they gave me because even though I bought aftermarket ones, these right here are longer, so these don't take the stock reflectors, which makes sense because it's an aftermarket bumper. But reflector in, the fourth light is in as well. So let's go ahead and put it back in. Just got to put the rubber weather strip back on and then I'll be all good to go outside and show you guys how the whole car looks like. But the fitment is perfect. Just got to put the taillights back on like I said, and then we will go outside and you guys can let me know how it looks like. All right guys, the rear bumper is completely on now. The fitment is so good and I'm so happy because I do not want to do any body work, and I guess that's what happens when you pay for quality parts. But outside it is raining a lot, so I'm not going to pull the car out right now. I still got to put the frunk together. Still got to put the hood on as well, but I will wait until my wife gets home because that should be like a two-person job. I don't want to ruin it in any way. But here is the front bumper, and I got to put the fender arches on as well. So I'll probably do that right now. And then yeah, just the hood, and then that'll be it for this project, guys. But oops, I will pull the car out of the garage here to show you guys once everything's all finished. So stay tuned for that. All right, so I got my wife here with me now to help me put the hood on. First, I gotta take off the latch right here, and then we will go ahead and install the new hood. Put it into the holes, okay? All right, guys, the hood is on. Just had to adjust the little gaps here, but it looks pretty good on both sides. And I have this little piece on right now, but you could just take it off. But I think I'm gonna pass the dip this satin black, so that'll be off when I dip the car. But yeah, this is how it looks like. The hood, it looks pretty aggressive. I'm not going to add the T for the Tesla. I'll probably take the one off the back as well, just so that I don't get any hate or anything. I might put like a Honda badge on there, who knows. But yeah, this is how the kit looks like on the Tesla Model Y here. It looks pretty aggressive, which is what I like. The wheels right over here. So the wheels should match the car. Here's the rear bumper again. Yep, here's the old hood, and all the old parts are in there. I will probably store them up here somewhere if I could get them up there. But yeah, that's how it looks like right here. Let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, I'm all finished with today's project. So I got the whole body kit completely installed with the front bumper, side skirts, rear bumper, and the hood right here that you guys just saw. My wife and I put that on. So it was pretty easy. As you guys saw, I just did everything by myself basically, except for the very end when I had my wife help me out. So the fitment on the kit was perfect. So I didn't have to do any body work or anything onto the car. Everything just fit the way that it's supposed to. On the hood, I just had to just adjust it just so that the body lines was, I guess, even on both sides, which probably better than what Tesla did out of the factory. But I'm gonna bring the car outside right now so you guys can get a better look at the whole car complete right here without the new color on. But the new color is going to be coming on in the next video. So make sure that you guys are subscribed and give this video a like, all right? But I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to enjoy life and go slow.